السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد، ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. رب زدني علما، رب زدني علما نافعا. اللهم نرجو رحمتك فلا تكلنا إلى أنفسنا طرفة عين، وأصلح لنا شأننا كله وأصلح لنا شأننا كله وأصلح لنا شأننا كله، لا إله إلا أنت. اللهم أحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها وأجرني من خزي الدنيا وأجرنا من خزي الدنيا وعذاب الآخرة. اللهم اجعل الحياة زيادة لنا في كل خير واجعل الموت راحة لنا من كل شر. اللهم أذهب البأس رب الناس واشف أنت شافي، لا شفاء إلا شفاءك، شفاء لا يغادر سقما. اللهم احفظنا، اللهم احفظنا تحت ظل عرشك، لا يكون ظل إلا ذلك. اللهم نعوذ بعفوك من عقابك ونعوذ برضاك من سخطك ونعوذ بك منك جل وجلك، لا تحصي ثناك عليك أنت كما أثنيت على نفسك. اللهم إنا أسألك من الخير كله عاجله وعاجله ما علمت منه وما لم أعلم، ونعوذ بك من شر كله عاجله وعاجله ما علمت منه وما لم أعلم. اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل. اللهم إنا نسألك الجنة وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل، ونعوذ بك من النار وما قرب إليها من قول أو عمل. نسأل الله أن يرحمنا برحمته التي وسعت كل شيء وعمت كل حي. نسأل الله أن يهدينا ويشرح صدورنا للإسلام. نسأل الله أن يرزقنا وإياكم الفقه في الدين. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا أتم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. اللهم إنا نعوذ بك أن يتخبطني الشيطان عند الموت. آمين. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم يا أيها الإخوة، يا أيها المشاركون في هذه الحلقة الجديدة أو لهذا اللقاء الجديد لتعلم اللغة العربية. اليوم يعني حتى الآن أكمل بعض الدرس من درس 18. اليوم لنكمله إن شاء الله بإذن الله تعالى، وأيضا سنبدأ بالتمارين الذي يتعلق بهذا الدرس. So inshallah I will be sharing the screen. So we will complete the chapter number 18 today, and with this we will also go with the exercises of this chapter. This is part 1 of the Rusul Lugha, and we have reached to Safha 100, Safhatu 100, Rakmu Safha 100 on page number 100. So we completed part of it, and today we will complete the whole chapter, and we will start with the exercises today, inshallah. So we are just discussing about the dual, and we are discussing about the tamyiz, about tamyiz, and about about a dual. So just if we want to specify anything, if there is an ambiguity in the sentence, we remove it by bringing tamyiz. We bring tamyiz and we specify that thing, and we know that it's divided into two. It is divided into two: tamyiz zat and tamyiz nisbah. One is tamyiz zat which is used for quantities, and one is the تمييز النسبة. تمييز النسبة, we use that for relationship. If there is an ambiguity in the relationship of any sentence, so we remove it by tamiz. So just we reach to this sentence. Yes. So now we will start from here. And also I told you that in this, the come part, the come, which is translated as how many, this come part comes under tamizul zat. Azat simply means that to denote quantity. To denote quantity, like I told you, like sharibtu litran haliban. I drank a liter of milk. Sharibtu litran haliban. I drank a liter of milk. So in this sentence, we remove the ambiguity by bringing halib, because I can also drink sharibtu litran ma'an, sharibtu litran asiran, or I can drink the 1 liter of juice or water, but by here we are saying halib, milk, so we are removing the ambiguity. So this is really regarding the quantities. So this is the quantities, tamizul zat, and in this like the quantities can be a linear measurement, it can be a volumetric measurement, or it can be a weight, like it can be a wazn, or it can be a misaha, a linear measurement, or a keel, or a quantity, or a capacity. So if we see come, when we say how many, it's also a word resembling words of quantity. So that's why we are also taking it as tam'iz. So this come is a word which is also giving a resemblance of word of a quantity, because we say how many, kam akhallak, how many brothers you have, kam bintalak, how many daughters you have. So this is a word which is resembling a quantity. So that's why kam will also come in tamizul zat. Regarding tamizul nisba, inshallah we will study in book number 3. So now in this we stopped here on this part, on this sentence, al mudarris Ya Ibrahimu abuka tajirun kabirun kam sayyaratan indak. And I told you that tamyiz is always mansoob. It will be always a accusative case. It will be with a fatah. It will be with a fatah. So that's why you can see kam sayyaratan. At the end, it's tan. Kam sayyaratan, not kam sayyaratin. Kam sayyaratan indahu. How many cars he is? How many cars is with him? Kam sayyaratan. How many car is with him? So in this the answer, the Ibrahim saying in the hu sayyaratani kabiratani wa sayyaratani sagiratani. So this tani and tani with alif and noon, I told this is used for musanna for jewel, because he's saying in the who with him, سيارتان, two cars, كبيرتان, big cars, سيارتان, two cars, صغيرتان, small cars. So two big cars, two small cars. So the صغيرتان and كبيرتان, they are صفتun, or we can say na'at, or in English we say this is an adjective which is describing the car, but the car is also, the adjective for this car is also dual, because the car is not one car, it's a dual car, two cars, sayyaratani. It is sayyaratun, sayyaratun. Then to make it two, it is sayyaratani. Sayyara. This ta mudawwara will become ta maftuha, so it will be sayyaratani. This will open up and it will be this alif and noon. And alif and noon, I told you, for musanna. This is alif, this is used for musanna. It denotes that the thing which is coming or the thing in which it is dual. It is dual. So here is in the who, sayaratani kabiratan. Now in the sentence we have to see where is the mubtada and where is the khabar. Where is the mubtada? If I ask you, can anyone tell me where is the mubtada in this sentence? Can anyone tell me where is the mubtada in this sentence?
I think Sayaratane.
Yes, sayaratani. Sayaratani is the mubtada. Wa aizan.
Muzaf. Sorry, Mawsuf Sifat. Mawsuf.
Yeah, wa aizan mawsuf or wa aizan man'ud. And kabiratani
Sifat.
sifat or not. Or we say not adjective. Where is the khabar?
Kabiratane.
La,
In
la,
the,
la.
in the,
In the is the khabar.
Oh.
In the is the khabar. And this who is going to whom? Who ta'ud
Abuka.
ila?
Abuka.
Yes, it's going to the father. It's going to the father. Abu, it's going to the Abu. So in the is if we see the categorization of akhbar or khabar, is it 1, 2, or 3? Type 1, type 2, or type 3? What type of akhbar is this?
zarf,
Yes, it is zarf. So what type of what type is this? 1, 2, or 3?
2. I think 2.
Yes, this is 2. And in 2, what type? Is it
Muzaf ilayh.
no, muzaf ilay will not come here. Muzaf ilay is type 1 khabar, mufrad.
Oh.
This will be preposition or it will be adjective. Afwan, a preposition or adverb. Adverbial type or a prepositional type. What type is in the?
This is adverb type.
Is it adverb? It's
Zarf.
zarf. Zarfu?
makan.
Yes, it is zarfu makan. It's showing the place. Zarfu makan. So this is not jar majroor. It is zarf. It is zarf. So this is zarf, and who is mudaf
Ilay.
ilay, because zarf is always followed by mudaf ilay, because zarf will be associated with a place or it's associated with time. So where is that time or where is that place? So it will be coming in form of mudaf ilay. It will be in a relationship with the zarf. So then waw is ataf and this is matuf. and this is ma'tuf alayhi. This whole sentence will go on this. Now you can mute your mic. Al-mudarris kam nafidatan fi ghurfatik ya Ismailu. Ismailu is alamun ajamiyun It is a non-Arab. That's why it is mamnu minas sarf. It is mamnu minas sarfi. Mamnu minas sarfi, yani it is prohibited to decline fully. It cannot be declined fully. Like it will not come Ismaili, as you know. It cannot come Ismailin or Ismailan or Ismailun. It will be Ismaila or Ismailu or Ismaila. So it will not lam yukbal at-tanween. The tanween it will not accept, and lam yukbal al-kasra. It will not accept the kasra. So ya Ismailu, and it is on the wazan. Ismail, not on the wazan, but it's alamun ajamiyun. So kam nafidatan, how many windows nafiza fi gurfatik, in your room, gurfatika. Fi is harf jar, so after harf jar, the noun which is coming with will come with a kasra. Fi gurfatika. Aina Hamidun? Huwa fil hammami. Aina Aminatu? Hiya fil matbakhi. Aina Yasirun? Huwa fil mal'abi. أين خديجة؟ هي في المدرسة. أين مديحة؟ هي في المستشفى. So these are the things which are coming with ism majroor, because harf jar is coming before it. So gurfati, and after this T is coming ka, because it will not come as ki, because the mukhatab is muzakkar, so it will come as ka. So this is fi. If we say this is fi, then it is gurfati, then it is ka. So fi is harf jar, gurfati is ism majroor, but you will not stop here. You will say wahuwa. Can anyone tell me wahuwa?
Mudaf.
Yes, wahuwa muzaf, and ka will be muzaf ilay. طيب. Ismailu fiha nafidatan. So Ismail is saying that in my room there are 2 windows. Nafida. Now if he has to say in my room there are 2 big windows, so how he will say fiha nafidatani? Two big windows. Nafidatani.
Kabiratani.
Yes. Kabiratani. Nafidatani. Kabiratani. 2 big windows. So in this, where is the mubtada and khabar? Where is the subject? Where is the predicate? Where is the mubtada? Where is the khabar? So in this sentence, we will say that nafidatan is the
Mubtada.
Is the subject, and now to describe this subject, what we want to know about this subject, the khabar is fiha. So nafizatani fiha. So fiha Fiha, in this ha is going to
Urfat.
Gurfa. So he is actually trying to say, if we try to reframe it, he is saying he is trying to say fi gurfati, fi gurfati, fi gurfati. Because he will not say fi gurfatika now, because he is answering. Now he will use ya mutakallim. Now he is the one who is answering. Fi gurfati nafidatan. So this is the replacement for ha. Fi gurfati nafidatan. So nafidatan is the mubtada. That's why we say kad yakunu mubtada nakiratan. That's why it should be annafidatan with alif lam. But I am saying only without alif lam, because we say kad yakunu al mubtada nakiratan wa shuruti minha imma أن يكون الخبر مقدم أولا وثانيا شبه جملة. If it is coming in a phrase of jar majroor or zarf, that time also alif lam will not come. So that's why it should be actually an-nafizatani. An-nafizatani, but you are not able to see alif lam. المدرس لمن هذان الدفتران. لمن هذان الدفتران. هذا is واحد, هذان is for dual, and هؤلاء is for the jama. So هذان, once the ismul ishara is for dual, so the ishara, where this ishara is going, that object will also come as dual. That's why it was daftarun. It becomes daftarani. It becomes daftarani. It becomes daftarani. So what is this compound? ماذا يسمى هذا المركب؟ مركب
إشاري.
Yes, this is murakkab ishari, because in this we have a substitute, and the substitute is called as badal. So daftar is the badal and hazani is the mubdal minhu. So this is murakkab ishari. Murakkab ishari, just a demonstrative compound. Just a demonstrative compound. If we say liman hazani, we can understand the sentence, or we say liman ad-daftarani, we will be able to understand the sentence. So one replaces the other. Just this is a substitution for the hazani. So the answer is huma li. So huma li. Now the focus is on the dhamair. The focus is on the pronoun, because we are making the sentence ikhtisar. We are making the sentence small. So you can see here huma is going to daftaran is going to daftaran. So we can say ad-daftarani li. These two notebooks, or the notebooks, belongs to me. Li is lam and it is ya. This is ya mutakallim, the one who is speaking, and this lam is harf jar. This lam is harf jar, And why the kasra is coming here on lam? Can anyone tell me? It should be like we say laka, lakuma. Let's say lahu, lahuma, lahum, laha, lahuma, lahunna, laka, lakuma, lakum, laki, lakuma, lakunna. Then we say li and lana. So why again here a kasra is coming in li? It should be laya or say lai.
Because of ya mutakallim.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
mutakallim.
property of ya mutakallim is that it will not spare anyone if it is coming, whatsoever is coming before it, it will give it a kasra. That's why this ya mutakallim is so dangerous that once it acts on the actions, on the fi'l, it has the potential, it has the tendency to give it a kasra also. To give it a kasra also. So in order to protect the fi'l, we have to do one more operation. We have to bring noonul wiqaya. Noonul wiqaya. Noonul wiqaya. Noon of protection. In order to, like if I have to say that ra'aytani, like if I have to say like I say ra'aytuhu, I saw him, ra'aytani, he saw me, or you saw me, ra'aytani, hal ra'aytani, let's say, like say hal ra'aytani, did you saw me? It was simply ra'ay, yani ra'a means to see, so it is like inshallah we'll study about this. Ra'ayta means you saw. Now if I have to say you saw me, so me should come with like ya. Ra'ayta and the ya should come. Ra'aytai. But if this ya will come directly after ta, it will give a kasra to this. So it can even change the fa'al. So to protect this fa'al, we say ra'ayta, we bring this noon. And then we bring noon. We say ra'aytani. So this is the thing about ya mutakallim. So then the Mudarris says liman hatani mistaratani. What is the meaning of a mistar?
Scale, measuring scale.
Yes, mister, but in English we say mister. So in Arabic we say mistar. So mistar is a scale, mistar, satar. Why we say satar? It's actually from satar. Satar, satar yani means line. So if we want to quantify the line, if we want to measure the line, we will make an ala for this. We will make a tool for this, and the tool is a scale. Just we have to add the meme. Just we have to add the meme. We will say mistar. We will say mistar. Mister for measuring, or we say a measuring scale. So it's again hatani. Now the scale is it's mistaratun. Why it is hatani? Why it is hatani? What hatani means?
Baidun.
Hatani, what's the mufrad for hatani?
هذه
ذلك.
No.
هذه
No, I'm sorry.
هذه
هذه. Then we will say هاتani. This is قريب.
or two
But-
feminine.
Yeah, but for
للمؤنث.
muannas. Lil muannas. So that's why it's written here liman hatani.
So
Miss,
then why do you saying huma li? They should say hunna li if it is feminine.
why? No, for the dual we have both for male
Huma.
and female.
Oh,
Huma.
yes. I'm sorry. I understood now.
Huwa, huma, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. So huma remains for both. So now liman hatanil mistaratani. So to whom does these two scales belong? Huma li. These two scale, or we can say hatani mistaratani li, or we can say al mistaratani li, that the two scales belongs to me, li. If we have to say that these two scales belongs to him, what we will say?
Huma lahu.
Huma lahu. Or belongs to them.
Huma lahum.
Yes, huma lahum. Huma lahum. Belongs to her.
Huma laha.
Yes. Belongs to those women.
Huma lahunna.
Lahunna. Ahsant. So just we can change this conjugation with this harf jar lam, and we can bring all the 14 conjugations from ghaib, then ghaib, then mawjood, or we say mukhatab, or then mutakallim. So this was the answer of Yunus. Huna li. Huna is the mubtada and li is the khabar. Huma is the mubtada. And we say this huma is going to yaud ila aw ta'ud ila mistaratan. So this was the brief chapter on this one, on the dual and the tamyiz. Now tamarinu exercise. Ajib anil as'ilatil atiyati musta'milan al musanna. So we have to answer the questions which are coming musta'milan. Istamala yasta'milu musta'mil. Yani istamal means to use. So if we need to use something, we will say musta'mil. Yani to use, by using we have to use musanna. We have to use the dual. Now the first sentence, yani al-numuzaj mawjood huna, an example or a sample is given here. Kam qalaman indak. How many pens are you having, or how many pens are with you in the qalamani? So just he is changing this qalam to qalaman. So here you can see this kam. So what is this kam if we want to define this kam? So this kam will be tamizu.
Zat.
Yes, tamizu zat. Why? Because this is quantifying something. We are saying how many. So like kilogram, or we say liter, or we say meter. They are the quantifying things like al-wazan, al-kil, al-adad, numbers. So this is also the words. Always remember, words resembling words of quantity. So these are the words. Just write this line: words resembling words of quantity. Words resembling words of quantity. Now we know the quantity. What are the quantifying things? Adad is the number is there. Al Misaha is there, linear measurement. Al-keel is there, capacity, or al-wazan, the weight is there. So this is also a form where the things are being quantified. So kam qalaman, how many pens with you? In the qalaman. So what can anyone tell me the mubtada and khabar and the analysis or the i'rab for the sentence?
Qalaman is mubtada in the khabar.
Okay, qalamani mubtada in the khabar. In the what type of khabar?
Mudaf ilayhi.
No, this is
Zarf.
not mudaf.
Type
This
2.
is zarf.
ظرف
Zarf.
ظرف
Type 2 يا أخي سكندر هذا ظرف. This is type 2 zarf. Type 2 zarf. And here muzaf ilay, it's having the zarf. After zarf will come muzaf ilay. That this is zarfu makan, a place, and it belongs to me. Yani the pens belongs to me. Indi, or I have 2 pens, qalaman. And that this qalaman is without alif lam. If anyone will ask, the reason is because number 1, the khabar is muqaddam, and number 2, once the khabar is muqaddam plus it is in a phrase, if it is in a phrase, at that time also the khabar will be the mubtada will be nakira. Did you memorize the Arabic definition for tamyiz? Ismun nakiratun, who will tell me ismun nakiratun mutadamminun? Anyone memorize that line that which I wrote last week? Ismun nakiratun mutadamminun mana li bayani ma qabluhu min ijmal.
I don't remember.
You have to remember all these things because these are very important. We should be able to define tamyiz in Arabic, mubtada in Arabic, khabar in Arabic, because we know this is a nakira, this is a noun which is indefinite. The tamyiz always will come without alif lam. That's why I say ismun nakiratun without alif lam. Then I say mutazamminun. It is mutazammin, tazammana, mutazammin means it contains mana, it contains the meaning li bayani ma qabluhu. It contains the meaning what is coming before it min ijmal. What was min ijmal, or something which was very brief. So it will give us or it will remove the ambiguity from the sentence, or it will define the sentence in a proper or an appropriate way so that the confusion is removed. In this kam kitaban, in this just it's like we can say it's also a tamizuzat, but if we want to test this definition, we will test this definition on a sentence like ishtaraitu like mitran hariran, or sharibtu litran haliban. Sharibtu litran haliban, I drank 1 liter of milk. So in this halib is the ism nakira and it is mansoob, and it is removing the ambiguity from the sentence, because if I say ishtarait afwan sharibtu, I drank litran, I drank what? 1 liter of what? Water, milk, juice, what I drank, tea, coffee. So this, once I say milk, the milk will remove the ijmal, what was concise or what was very short in the first sentence, that will be removed. So this is the reason why tamyiz is coming in the sentence. Like in the Quran also, last time I told you what was the ayah, what Yusuf alayhi salatu wassalam told to his father, Ya abati, then after that
Kam kaukaban.
Ra'aytu. What he saw in his dream.
Raitu ahada ashra kaukaban.
Ya abati inni ra'aytu ahada ashara kawkaban. In this also, Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam saw ahada ashara 11 stars. So we can also say ahada ashara. What he saw? He saw moons. He saw suns. No, he saw stars. So this stars is removing the ambiguity from the sentence that what he saw the stars. So Kaukaba is without alif lam. So this is nakira and it is mansoob, always mansoob. And also this is just removing the ambiguity. So we should remember this thing. Then we have second sentence, kam kalaman indak. Kam kalaman indak, so it's answered here. Kam kitaban indak, now answer. Now make the turns and just complete this exercise.
Hindi kitabani.
Indi kitabani. Now if I muakhar the khabar and make the mubtada muqaddam, so how I will say? Al kitabani.
Hindi.
Yes, al-kitabani indi. Then after that,
Why al-kitab or al-kitabani? Okay, sir. Okay, sir. I'm sorry. I understood.
because we will make in the beginning, the mubtada will come at its appropriate place. And if the place of mubtada is in the beginning, and bada ayabda'u or ibtada ayabtada'u mubtadi'an, like we say, abidati, he is the mubtada, he is the beginner of something. So mubtada comes in the beginning. So mubtada. So then comes saburatan fi faslikum. How many boards fi faslikum in your classroom?
Firstly, saburatani.
Fi what fi?
Fi faslina saburatani.
Fi faslina. For the kum, this is kum. If we will say kam saburatan fi fasli ka, that time what will be the answer? If we will say ka.
Firstly.
Yes, fi fasli, in my class. Asantum ya ikhwan. So fi faslina sabura tani. Kam riyalan indak al-ana ya Layla? Kam riyalan? How many riyals? Indak. It's in the ka or ki.
In the key.
In the ki, because Layla, muannas. How many riyal in the key with you? Al-ana. What is al-ana?
Now.
Huh?
Now. Just now, how many? Right now, how many real you have?
Zarful Zaman.
Yes, zarf. Yes, that the translation is now, but what is zarfu?
Zaman.
Zaman. Al-ana. So this is showing the time. Al-ana. Ya Layla. Ya Layla. This is alif maksura. Al-Layla. Alif maksura. This is a small alif. Like Mustashfa, Isa, Musa, Layla. So now kam riyalan. How many riyal? So what we will say?
Al-an indi riyalani.
Indi riyalani al-ana or indi riyalani al-an. So in this sentence, you may be knowing that many of you have went to Arab for Makkah or Medina for Hajj or Umrah. You know what people, those who are selling, they say kullu shay'in bi riyalaini. Kullu shay'in bi riyalaini. What's the meaning for that kullu shay'in? That everything.
All the products are for 2 riyal.
Yeah, all the products are for 2 riyal. Bi riyalaini. Kullu shay'in bi riyalaini. So riyalan, we say riyalani. Then this is riyalani. So it will, this is musanna, huh? This is musanna because alif and noon This is alif and noon. But why it becomes riya laini?
because of harf jar.
Yes, this is a mansoob or a majroor form. Inshallah, we will study about this, that how this musanna, because once we are bringing this musanna here, we are bringing in what form? In nominative form or accusative form or genitive form? Dhamma, fatha or kasra, what form we are bringing here, this musanna?
Dhamma.
Yeah, because mubtada is always marfu. So here our area of interest is mubtada. So this form we are only dealing with. We are not dealing with this form, mansoob form, and we are not dealing with majroor form. In mansoob and majroor form, this alif and noon will not remain as alif and noon. It will change to ya and noon. Inshallah, we will study about this. So in the riyala ni. So kam uktan laka. Kam ukhtan laka ya Ali.
Liya khawani.
So he will say akhawan. He's saying ukhtan laka.
Oh, liya khawani.
He's talking about the sisters. How many sisters you have, Ali? So he will say
Li ukhtani.
yes, li ukhtani. I have 2 sisters. Kam amman laki ya Aminatu. How many uncles, how many paternal uncles you have, Amina? So what she will say? Li
Ammani.
Ammani. I have 2 uncles. Kam sadiqan laka ya Muhammad. How many friends
Li sadiqani.
you have? Li
Sadiqani.
sadiqani. Are you able to appreciate that in this exercise, this is kam, this is tamizuz zat. After this, kitaban, riyalan, qalaman, sabburatan, ukhtan, amman, taliban, sadiqan, masjidan. Always this fatatan. 2 fatah are coming after this. Yani it means it always mansoob and nakira. Don't forget this thing, that they are nakira without alif lam, and there are 2 fatah on this. So kam sadiqan li sadiqan. Kam taliban jadidan fi faslikum.
Fasluna Taliban jadid.
Fi faslina.
Taliban jadidan.
Fi faslina talibani jadidani. Hasan. Kam masjidan fi qaryatik ya Zakaria. In your qarya, in your village or in your place, in your town, how many masjids you have?
Ye qaryati masjidani.
Fi qaryati, fi qaryati, in my town, in my village or in my place, I have masjidani. Kam fundukan fi hadha shari. Kam funduk. How many hotels in this road?
في هذا الشارع فندقان.
Yeah, naam, fi hadha shari fundukani. Or we can say al fundukani fi hadha shari. Kama kan laka ya Suadu.
لي أخوان
لي
أخوان
أخوان. الأخ مثناه أخوان. So for the brother, the musanna is أخوان. The musanna is أخوان. أخوان. سنتوقف إلى هنا الآن. سنلتقي غدا إن شاء الله حسب توقيت الوقت الساعة 9 من مملكة السعودية العربية إن شاء الله. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. وأقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.